Okay. Hey everyone, this is Chaotic Teal, and welcome back to Castlevania Requiem, Rondo of Blood. Last time we got here, we started the game, we played through most of it, and we got to stage 7 here, which is the clock tower. This time we're hopefully gonna finish the game. But first we've got to get past all these bats, which is a pain in and of itself. If we can get to the clock tower proper on this life, it looks like we'll be able to. Yeah. And then we should be good. I mean, I say that, but I feel like there's a healing item around here. I might be mistaken, though. Ah, bones. Ah, bones. Thought there was a pot roast in one of the walls around here. I guess I'm wrong. There's really just a lot going on in this room. Not sure who decided that the fountains needed to try to kill you, but it was a choice that was made. So, like last time, we want to come out here. We want to aim the right way. Oh, for crying out loud. I just want to ask you a question. Okay, now we have to hope that we don't die. I forgot about that sound existing. Oh well, that went substantially better than the last time, which means we can come in here, slam key into door, and rescue at least one innocent.
Annette! You aren't hurt?
No, are you?
Nah, I'm fine. I'm overflowing with the blood of the vampire hunter after all. I need to let a little out once in a while.
Oh, well then.
You head back to the village without me. I'm going on ahead. It's time to end this 100-year blood feud.
You mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna kill him
No,
myself.
don't. It's too dangerous.
But this is my destiny. Besides, his blood is calling to me. The path up to here is safe. Now get going!
Richter! Wait! Richter! Come back. Come back in one piece. Please.
But we saved Annette. Okay, that didn't work. There we go. Fortunately, that saves, and we don't need to do it again if we die or even if we get a game over. Oh. Whoops. Okay, got 1 life at the moment. Okay. You are no longer a problem. You are, though. Okay, if we drop down there, there's a pot roast in a wall. I want to come down this way, though. Kind of regret coming down this way, though. Okay, cool. Okay. So we want to take this one out without giving him too much room to keep moving. Because as you might have seen there, there's another one. Ooh. Should have ducked there. And I thought you were closer to dying. Unfortunately, if we go back up to try and drop down and get that pot roast, the enemies will respawn. And I don't want that to happen. There is a 1-up coming up, though. Ooh, that was closer than I would have preferred. There we go. I will gladly take the cross over the axe. Nothing against the axe specifically. I just prefer the more literally straightforward cross. There we go. Okay, in this wall here, there's a 1-up. We need to be careful here, because that sword is long enough to reach over this gap. This is actually a case where we'd rather him use that lunge attack, because that steps him up to the ledge without... Okay, good. That steps him up to the ledge without giving enough room for him to hit us. Right. Okay, was I correct about the enemies respawning? I was not. Here to get to this platform with stairs. Oh boy. I'm gonna turn on the fan Well, the internet is busy being dumb. Hopefully we'll come back and won't miss too much. Okay, good. Looks like we're back. I believe that this swinging on pendulum section is a shout-out of a sort to a similar section in Castlevania 3. I'm fairly certain that every sub-weapon is available in this room, leading up to this particular boss. The little blocks that the statues are pointing to can only be broken with that specific sub-weapon. So for instance, Whip can't break this, Cross can. And that actually gives us the stopwatch in one of the only instances in the game that it appears, as far as I'm aware. But I'm happy with the cross, and I'm probably just gonna spam Grand Cross because I don't have a lot of health and I do have a lot of hearts. Not that it worked. So, the game here is that... Okay, that's just the axe. Do we need the axe to get the cross, though? Yes. Okay. I might stick with the holy water then, since that's much easier to get. So we've got Shaft's Spirit here. And he's gonna summon undead versions of a lot of the bosses we've encountered up to this point. Case in point. Whew. Grand Cross does not do a lot of damage to him. This is a tough fight. Yeah, we got one more life. Problem is that holy water's not gonna be able to hit him very well because he stays in the air so much. So the axe might actually be our best bet. I don't outright have anything against the axe. It's just not my preferred sub-weapon. I definitely prefer cross or holy water when I can use them. But in this case, the axe probably makes the most sense. I guess the Bible isn't in that room. Well, I was not fast enough there. Oh, bother. Yeah, this is not good. Ugh. Yay! We are able to take our time to a deceptive degree here. I mean, not right here, but... you know. Oh, no, that's just rude. Oh, come on. I don't think we ended up any better than we did the first time there. Shoot. Just these watery things that are so obnoxious. Fortunately, we can go back and forth. We don't need the key. But I'm still gonna come in here. I can crack a few eggs and get out. Okay, good. I believe there's also food in that cracked wall over there, but I don't really want to deal with that. That's not quite how I wanted that to go. Ugh. There we go. So now we're back here, and we have, well, not full health, but we haven't died yet. Ugh. Come on. Excellent. Get some food. Shoot. Yeah, the trouble there is that that's a really, really awful place to get into this room. I'm not sure that it's really worth getting that food there. Just because of how much this sucks. Okay. No! I underestimated how far I could lunge forward. Oh well. We're at full health. We died once. It's better than it could be, though. Perfect. Okay. Grab some holy water. Not gonna bother dropping in to grab that pot roast. Ah! Now that does go just above the platform, doesn't it? Turn Richter! Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. There we go. Perfect. That one-up is not a one-time thing, so we don't have to worry about grabbing it one time and not being able to pick it up again. Shout out to Adventure of Link. Whew. Okay. We just need to get past that skeleton. Please. Ugh. Get out. Okay, and we should be good from here. There aren't more enemies, there's just this little bit of platforming, and then the boss, who's going to kill us, but we have 3 more lives. Whew. Alright. Again, I'm gonna stick with the cross. Unfortunately, there isn't any pre-boss fight healing in this room. We just have to make do with what we've got, and what we've got is not much. Whew. Not much at all. No, I didn't hit the double jump button in time. Oh well. Based on that, it might actually be worth it to grab the cross. There we go. I would much rather them give me a Kirby-style selection of sub-weapons, just clearly labeled. But Castlevania is not Kirby. Because it bugs me to have to use up hearts that I need for the boss fight if I'm going to get additional sub-weapons. The cross definitely seems to be working, though. This is doable. I mean, I've done it at least 2 times before now. Oh. Oh, right. Touching the man, the myth, the legend himself inflicts you with curse. Ugh. So, the boss that he summons, or the corpse, darn it, it varies based on what side of the screen he's on. The behemoth is much more predictable, so I tend to prefer keeping him on the left side of the room, because that's just so much easier than trying to dodge the flying thing from the first stage. Yeah, we've got... Darn it. Whew. Yeah, if we can get into a nice rhythm of hitting him twice, since he flips across the arena when you hit him. Thank you. Darn it. Shoot. Yeah, that does a ton of damage. But we did it. We were close to doing it perfectly, and then we got just destroyed. But we did it, and that's the important thing. And now we're at the final stage. Also, this is a little Easter egg that's a reference to the first Castlevania game. There was a glitch where you could just keep going up the stairs. I mean, now I've gotta remember how to get out. There we go. You could just keep going up the stairs after you reached the floor with Dracula. I mean, spoilers. It would give you this big glitchy room up above. Okay, now I need to remember how to fight Dracula. It's not like that. That's not what fighting Dracula looks like. Fortunately, though, we're not really in too much trouble, because we have a checkpoint at the start of this stage. We just have to be able to beat Dracula now. Which will, again, require me to do this slightly better. Which is not currently what I'm doing. So, this form, Dracula's got 2 attacks. At least as far as I can remember. He's got the set of 3 fireballs and the set of 2 fireballs. The 3 fireballs you can break with your whip. The 2 you cannot. Okay, since we've got a score of 0, there's not really much point in us going up there to get the shiny things. I think I'm gonna turn off the fan now. It's not a good temperature in here. So generally what we want to do is stand slightly farther back than that for that attack. But for the regular fireball attack, get 2 swings in so we can take out the lower fireballs and also hit him in the face once. It helps if we actually do that in time to duck. Speaking of ducking, as you probably noticed, Dracula's only vulnerable on his head. Which is why we have to jump to actually hit him. I believe we can jump over the fireballs, but it's much harder than just spacing things out and doing that. That does not mean that I'm not going to screw that option up, but like I said, we've got time. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. The big thing is that we can't duck too soon. Because if we do that, then we're gonna miss that bottom fireball, and it'll hit us right in the face. And at that point, well, at this point, that'll kill us. Case in point. Duck too soon, bad time. But standing, we can't just stand still and avoid that middle fireball. We don't have to duck if we can hit the fireballs right as we're getting to the ground. But that's not easy to do. There we go. I'm getting into a little bit more of a rhythm now. A little bit more of a rhythm. A little bit more of a rhythm. A little bit. Looks like we dropped some frames there. YouTube's a little bit annoyed with me. Hopefully it'll get past it. Yeah, the biggest issue is that Dracula's got a way bigger margin of error for hits he can take versus hits we can take. So he cannot afford to get hit by all or even most of his attacks. Ugh. If we attack too early as he's teleporting in, we won't hit him. So, careful timing and all that. Whoops. Careful timing. Careful timing. Careful timing. Of course, it wouldn't be a Dracula fight if it didn't have at least 2 phases. Ouch. So ideally we want a little bit more margin of error than that. But second phase Dracula is bulkier, and I don't believe his hitbox is only... or, I don't believe you can only hurt his head. I tend to try to save the sub-weapon uses for that. It'll go better once we get into more of a rhythm with regular Dracula. Ugh. Ideally, we'll get to a point where we can get through phase 1 without getting hit. But clearly we aren't there yet. This Dracula is substantially better than NES Dracula about telefragging, though. Which is a plus. Someone at Konami went, hey, maybe we should give them, like, any warning as to where Big Angry Man's gonna show up next. I'm fairly certain that in this game you will automatically get on stairs if you walk towards them. If they're at ground level, that is. In previous games, it was definitely possible to start at that final checkpoint and just walk off to your death. I've done it. It is not fun. It is funny, though. So it kind of balances out. I really wish that I could slide. And that's an ability that the Belmonts gained in later games. I forgot, if we time it just right, we can take out all 3 fireballs and hit him in the face. But we have to time it just right. It might be easier than trying to get in 2 whip strikes. No. There we go. Phase 2. Looks like it is just his face. You can walk under him when he's jumping, but it's not easy. Okay, no. He will not just walk upstairs automatically. Which game does that? Is it Super Castlevania 4? I don't remember. Let's see if we can get better at that. Take them out with 1 attack thing. Not like that. Again, nothing to do but dodge the other attack. It's a little early there. There we go. It looks like we can do it if we jump right about when he finishes flashing. There should be a... yeah. I think he does one of the other attacks for every 3 or 4 rounds of the regular fireballs. There we go. We're getting to phase 2 significantly more frequently now. Oh hey, an attack. Oh hey, we're dead. Again, though, we really don't have anything to lose but time. Because we just keep coming back. Well, I missed his face, but I did hit all the fireballs. There's a lot more leeway with that other attack when it comes to dodging it and getting hit in. That one was not quite what I wanted it to be. I thought it was going to do this attack. Progress is being made. Which is not a statement that I want to say too confidently. Because things like that happen. Uh-oh. There we go. We've got your number, Dracula. There we go. We kind of don't want to get under him too soon, though. Right, we don't want to be in the air for that. Funny enough, I think that having a cross in the air when he jumps actually does slow down his movement. No, I jumped too early. Yeah, well. As I said before, I prefer to focus on using the sub-weapon for his second phase because it gives me a lot more range. You can usually aim it so that you get 2 hits per attack, too. So... especially when we pretty well have the first phase figured out. Execution is another matter, but usually we're doing pretty well on it now. So better to save the secondary weapon for the second phase. Uh-oh. Ugh. Shoot. I was close to doing it without getting hit. Oh well. Okay. There we go. That was too early. Fireball? Whoops. Too much forward momentum there. Ooh. Yeah, there wasn't room not to get hit there. We're doing better, though. Should be able to take him out in a few more attempts. Dracula's tough, but he tends to have pretty similar patterns across the games. It's just a matter of figuring them out and reacting to them effectively. really the biggest enemy with this particular one is second phase big, Richter slow. Really hurting for that slide. Oh well. Whew. Kinda getting a little closer than I'd like on some of these. Case in point. Ooh. There we go. Phase 2. I was too far away from him. Avoiding the shockwave's not too bad, though. Uh-oh. Yeah. I started walking forward too quickly. Oh well. At this point, I don't have too many things to talk about regarding this fight. It's just a matter of actually doing it correctly. Ooh. Need to get a little quicker on the draw with that jump and whip, but not quite so quick that I miss the fireballs completely. There we go. Oops. Yep, not fast enough there. The biggest danger is settling into the point where I know how to do it, so I get lax about it. So this might not be the run. Oh, you're just starting off with the fireballs out of the gate, okay. Ooh. Was not close enough there. That was the run. Sweet. You couldn't let me have it on the last attempt, could you?
Once again, the blood of Belmont has defeated me. Perhaps this, too, is part of my fate.
Death to you! The world is not yours to exist in!
It is not by my own power that I am resurrected. It is the greed of humanity which calls me back. And thus, by might, I rule. Might becomes the one and only justice in this world.
Of all the self-serving claptrap! The same basic faith drives all people to seek, to come together, to move forward. That surely can't be an evil thing.
And yet, here I am. Do you not have any desires?
Well,
it is by your desires that you humans prosper, and it is your faith which has ruled you. Considering that, can you really call me evil?
but people cannot be ruled by power alone. The sacred, the honorable, the loved, those things can rule humanity. Something evil will eventually fall to ruin!
I see. Perhaps you're right. We shall meet again, Blood of Belmont.
And there we have it. Shout out to Maria, Tara, and Iris, who we didn't save. Also interesting that they, even in the English version, they gave credits to the Japanese voice cast and not the English voice cast. Initially, my plan was to finish up Rondo of Blood and start Symphony of the Night today, but since I got started late, I think I am going to wait to start Symphony of the Night until next Thursday. So, I also ended up having plans tomorrow, so I'm not going to do the productivity, creativity stream tomorrow yet. I'll start that next Friday. So, I'll be streaming again on Saturday with Spider-Man, and then pick up Symphony of the Night on Thursday next week. Productivity stream on Friday, and we'll keep going from there. So I'll let the credit sequence finish playing out. We definitely did not get the best ending, because we only saved one person. But take a look at our save file now. We are 62% complete. We can see where there's a different exit in stage 1 that could lead us to a slightly different path. And there we have that. So, All that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Till next time, everyone.